If you're a new real estate agent, these are the 8 things that I wish somebody would have told me when I got started that I'm now telling you. Number 1, you're getting into a sales business. I don't care what anybody else says out there. Real estate is, in fact, a direct, outbound sales business, which means you're gonna have to pick up the phone, call strangers, and oh yeah, by the way, work on your skills. Don't think for 1 second that you're gonna get into this business, get your license, pass your exam, and then people are just gonna start blowing you up on social media and start calling you to come and list their property. Any real estate agent will tell you the same. It doesn't work that way. You're gonna have to go out there and generate business on your own. Number 2, your skills are the absolute most important part of your business. It's not marketing, it's nothing else. Matter of fact, I put out a poll to thousands of real estate agents on my Instagram. And I asked them, I said, hey, what do you think is the most important part? Now that you're in the business, what do you think is the most important part of a real estate agent's business? And I asked them, was it sales skills or your ability to market? And over 90% of the poll came back and said sales skills. I can tell you with absolute certainty that the people that decide to hire me as their agent over the last 16 years of being in this industry, and the hundreds of homes that I've listed and sold, the thousands of homes, people are doing business with me based on how I make them feel. Do I make them feel confident that I'm the right agent for the job? You can only do that through skills. It doesn't matter how sexy your website is. It doesn't matter if you have velvet business cards. That's not gonna move the needle. Your skill set will be the only thing that determines whether or not somebody is going to be confident enough to hire you as their agent. Number 3, know right now, you can absolutely compete, and not only compete, you can beat top agents, you can beat experienced agents in your market if you'll master the marketplace, if you understand the market better than any other agent. These are the 6 different stats or ratios that I'm begging you with much love and much respect to go into your MLS every single month and master. Number 1 is the number of active listings in the marketplace, okay? And so when we look at active listings, this is the market. How many homes are for sale right now? Number 2, how many new listings come into the marketplace every single month? You need to be able to recognize that and speak to it. Number 3, number of homes sold, okay? That's a ratio called the absorption rate. How many new homes are coming into the market? How many are selling? This will give you the absorption rate, or how many months worth of inventory there is in the marketplace. Super critical for you to understand that. Number 4, the list price to sold price ratio. Someone lists their house at $100,000. How much are they getting? That's a ratio. You need to know your ratio in your market. Number 5, average days on market. I make the argument, and my students know this to be true, I make the argument, this is the one ratio that drives the entire real estate marketplace. For buyers and sellers, average days on market, timing is the most critical driving factor for a real estate transaction. And then number 6, average showings to get an offer. How many times do we have to show the house on average to get an offer? Imagine a world you can articulate all 6 of those to a prospective seller when you're at an interview, and you can do it in a way that positions you as a market expert. Okay, next, when we talk about beating the competition, okay, as a brand new agent, you can do that not only by knowing the stats, but by previewing homes. You should be spending all the time, because you probably have a lot of time on your hands right now, previewing all of the new listings that hit the market. Every time a house hits the market in your local area that you're gonna work, you need to go schedule an agent preview. Go physically walk through the property. This will allow you to know the marketplace, know the homes inside and out, know prices better than any other agent. Be a student of the game, master the market. Number 4, get a coach. Okay, this is so simple, yet so many agents are not doing it because, oh, that's an expense. You can't afford not to have a coach. I mean, here's the reality. It's the age-old advice, right? If you want to succeed, find somebody who has already done what you want to do and ask them how to do it. So I have a link beneath this video. If you'd like to talk to me about coaching and working with me, I'd be happy to do so. If it's not going to be me that's coaching you, then go hire somebody else. But believe me when I tell you, coaching the cost of coaching is something that is so, you'll be glad that you did it, because the amount of time that I can cut from a learning curve, the amount of effort, energy, frustration, money that I can save an agent when I coach with them, it's not even close. And you can go watch some of the agents that are in my program and see what they say. But get a coach. This is not a pitch for coaching with me. This is a pitch for you to get a coach, because people have walked before you and success leaves clues. Number 5, focus on your database plus 3 additional lead sources. This is the reality. There are agents been in the business for 10, 15, 20, 30 years still chasing Zillow leads because they've neglected the most important part of their business, which is their database. The people that they know, that they trust, that they like, and that those folks like them. Your sphere of influence, friends, family, past clients, referral partners, is the most important segment of your business. You need to focus on communicating with that group, plus an additional 3 lead sources. For sale by owners, expired listings, and for rent by owners. Every agent needs to have those 3 in their pillar. It's the lowest hanging fruit, the easiest way to get now listings. Okay, number 6, master your listing presentation. When you get a shot to go and interview, okay, you get that call, you do everything I asked you to do, and you get that opportunity to go and interview for the job. You've got to know, you've got to be able to nail that presentation. So at the end of the presentation, the sellers look at each other and say, you're the obvious choice. We'd love to hire you. Number 7, learn how to price property. So I just talked about knowing the market stats, previewing the property. Now you need to know how to actually do a CMA or a comparative market analysis, a price analysis. You need to know how to price property. And not only do you need to know how to do it, what I also recommend is you call everybody in your sphere and offer up a free CMA, right? You talk about providing value into the database. Imagine a world, you picked up the phone, okay? I know it weighs 1,000 pounds, you're scared shitless of it, you picked it up. You called your top 100 and you said, Bob and Sue, hey, I'm a new real estate agent. As you guys know, I got into the business. I'd like to do a price analysis on your property for the simple fact of me getting an opportunity to practice. And 2, you can have that information. And so if you guys are okay with it, I'd like to get a little bit of some details on your property, and I'll send it in the mail, right? So many people will be so appreciative of that, and you'll get really good at pricing property. Number 8, make 50 contacts a day, 5 days a week, and you will win with 100% certainty. Pick up the phone, have 50 conversations per day, 5 days a week, 250 conversations per week. You cannot help but win. I promise you, if you do 50 conversations to your sphere of influence, your friends, your family, business professionals in your market, divorce attorneys, CPAs, financial planners, expired listings, old expireds, for sale by owners, for rent by owners, absentee owners. If you do that, you will absolutely win. Matter of fact, I would actually bet that within 2 years, you're the top agent at your company. So if you're a brand new agent, okay, and you want to see how an agent in my coaching program is doing everything that we talk about, how he's getting 3 listings a month as a brand new agent, watch this video right here.